Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GR Live. It is me, your host today, Ben, and as you just seen, we're checking out the first expansion for Assassin's Creed Valhalla today. Now, this is a game that I absolutely love. I have, I don't know, something like 80 hours playtime or something already in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And if you've checked out Gamereactor recently, I also did the review for this DLC. So this isn't my first playthrough of this DLC. I've already been through it, but I made sure to leave a save file before I started, so we've going back to that. But yeah, I love Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm just a massive sucker for Assassin's Creed games, so being able to do this stream, despite already playing the expansion before, this is something that I'm a little bit excited about. I don't know, I just love the game so much. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be diving into that. We're going to spend 2 hours playing through this this new expansion, Wrath of the Druids. It takes Ivor to Ireland, and yeah, we're going to see how far we get through it. I might do a little bit of exploring. I might focus directly on the storyline. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how we're going to balance it out yet. But either way, we got 2 hours of Assassin's Creed to do. So let's just dive in. Let's dive in. So yeah, we're right at the start of this DLC. Right at the start of this expansion. Like I said, I've played this before, so I already know what's going to happen. And we'll be going to Ireland pretty soon. I'm probably also going to have to move my face in a minute. There's one thing that you never really pay much attention to when you're playing a video game. It's what's in the corners, I guess. So if I have to move my face in a minute, I will. But yeah, as you can see, we're at Ravensthorpe. This is, obviously, like I said, I've played a lot of this game before, so this is in the end game, right? This is after I've completed the main Assassin's Creed storyline, the Assassin's Creed Valhalla storyline. You don't have to complete the Valhalla storyline to get to Wrath of the Druids. You have to get near the end, if I'm right in saying, but I don't believe you have to finish the game. I have. But fortunately, you won't. If you haven't finished it, you won't be getting any spoilers, because Wrath of the Druids is itself. It takes you to Ireland. It's on its own. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's get going. So before we get to go to Ireland, though, we're going to have to speak to this woman here. Or dude. I'm not actually sure, to be honest.
What is your purpose with him? I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar, I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin? Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay, I'll put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me
Okay.
later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy.
The really interesting thing about the way that I play Assassin's Creed as well, considering the game itself is absolutely huge, I like to just sort of skip through the narrative as best as I can. Like, I'll read the subtitles, but I skip through it, so just hearing that conversation in full. It's quite long. It's quite long. But anyway, where are we going? Travel to the naval blockade. It is at the mouth of the Nene River, which is here. I mean, we could... In fact, you know what? I'm going to do something that I didn't do in my time, because I just fast traveled previously, but we're going to take the boat. We're going to take the boat.
Need to row our way out.
Oh. Don't open enough water yet.
Can't raise the sail here.
Ah. Are we ready? There we go. So yeah, before you get to go to Ireland, you have to do a very short little... Oh, you know what? Stuff this. It won't even let me raise my sail. We're just going to fast travel to this one here. It's way quicker. At the end of the day, right, we want to get to Ireland. The actual meat of this expansion, you know, really get to see what it offers up. Okay. Okay. Wouldn't let me out the hay bale then. And yeah, I'm playing this on Xbox Series X right now. I've got all my save data on Xbox, so I figured it'd be best to do the DLC on it as well. And interestingly enough as well, another thing about Valhalla, which, you know, it's not necessarily a criticism of the DLC, more just a criticism of Assassin's Creed in general. I basically played the entire game using just the base gear, just upgrading it because it did the job. I never felt any need on Assassin's Creed to do much more than use the base gear. And now that I've completed the Wrath of the Druids DLC, I fully committed to the Thor gear because I just like using Mjolnir. I'm carrying it right now, as you can see, but... Oh! Okay, that's weird. It started tracking me onto the person. Where's he gone? You up there? Is that you? Oh, he's dead. Whoa, hello. I find it as well very hard for enemies to deal with Mjolnir. The stun mechanic kind of makes it a little bit challenging for enemies to get a hit on you. Not that the combat in general is that difficult for Assassin's Creed. I think I'm playing on the hard difficulty and not Drenga right now, for the simple reason that I used to play on Drenga, and then I was having issues when I come to the bosses because they just destroy me. Like they'd like one hit me, and it'd take me like 20 minutes to bring their health down, and then I go into that like regular combat against regular enemies, and I'd be unkillable, and I'd have that really weird sort of balance. So I ended up just sort of giving up on Drenga and just playing on hard. Oh, okay, guess we're climbing down here. Just gonna jump. What else we got? This one? Oh, boat as well. Okay, that is the north structure cleared. On to the south one. Nope. Where's the barrel? Excuse me. Oh, let's set myself on fire if I'm careful. Okay, there's one of them. Goodbye. Oh wow, he took it. What a guy. Okay, is that a structure down here? Where's the things I was supposed to be destroying? Or I think it's the houses, actually, thinking about it. wow, that guy didn't get stunned by that. Fair. Alright, I've got no stamina. Give me a second. Easy enough fix. Destroy that. Excuse me.
The river is clear. Now we'll see.
Are you really going to be like that?
The King of Dublin.
Right. I think I should be good to fast travel from here, so we'll go back. Out of all my time playing this game as well, the one thing I've not done yet is get Ravensthorpe to max level. I need to go and find like some actual chests just in the middle of nowhere, because I've done everything else on the map. I need probably like 2,500 supplies or something. It's quite a lot, and I think I just need to go and like loot regular chests, like not do anything else, because I've done all the raids, so it's one of those awkward situations, really. Anyway, where's Azar gone? Azar's over here, right?
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
There we have it. Okay. Oh, I guess that's because I was moving.
My cousin Bareth is alive, and King of Dublin. The Nornian never failed to delight.
Alright, well, let's go to Ireland.
Are you prepared to go to Ireland?
I am. Go to the
Azar,
Emerald Isle.
You did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Without hesitation.
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Bareth.
Let's go. It's interesting that Ivor didn't take her own ship. Oh, sorry, no, now I'm on my ship. That's great. Oh, this is an absolutely gorgeous loading screen. Okay. We're almost there.
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Bareth,
Okay.
as nose as ice, is king?
I will admit, there's a lot of
Is a Viking city.
there's a lot of talking at the start of this DLC.
Merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Bareth as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barrett's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Bareth will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Right, let's get this going. I think we're going to just continue. We're just going to do the campaign. We're just going to keep going through the campaign throughout this stream because I did everything that when I was reviewing this. I did all the I did everything I could possibly do in Ireland, pretty much. And it's quite a formidable DLC, you know. Like compared to the base game, it's a fraction of the length. But the base game is so big that like the DLC is still, you know, a good 8 to 10 hours if you really like go for everything.
Let us find Barith.
So we're just gonna do the campaign because if we keep going off and doing, you know, going and exploring and trying to just complete the activities on the world map, we will never even crack the surface of it during the stream.
Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave his debt.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you, Barith, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barith.
Right. Got a little bit more wandering we need to do before we can really get going, unfortunately.
But the biggest port in all Ireland.
A lot of
I
narrative.
cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship
Take
and
them.
that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let them call you that.
I call him worse things.
The really interesting thing as well about this game is how good it looks. In Valhalla is a game that's just always looked fantastic, and I'm playing on the performance mode as well because I don't have a 4K monitor. Okay. Oh, we're off again.
Barrett, my mighty king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Easy.
Of
I'll get
course
them
I
all.
will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Okay, and this is a light bow if I remember right, so yeah. It's so hard to aim through. There we go.
It is a very nice bow. Thank you, Barith.
It's much harder to use your bow and arrow when you're playing through OBS.
Like a master.
Oh, it's a shame it's a light bow. I'm not. I prefer using hunter bows. You know, having that extra little bit of power to your shots.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
Come on, Barry, step on
I
it. Come
built
on.
this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beat. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Tsar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Come on, Baron. Let's get going. I mean, I suppose when you're a king, you can walk as fast as you want, right?
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve Mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
It's interesting that we're walking at the same speed, and that when we go up the stairs, Ivor is like an absolute missile compared to him. Okay.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son.
Right, well, I'm going to just wait for you to ready to be talked to me so that we can just carry on. There's nothing really that I can loot while I'm here, so we'll just wait for Baron to give me the call.
Enough with your willfulness. It is past time to put away childish things.
Here we go.
What do you expect? That I follow your example? The example of a pack mule?
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son.
Tensions are rising.
I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
Sure thing, boss.
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you've been knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then. If you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine.
Oh, this is not the right decision
You
on his
won't
behalf.
land a single punch.
Oh, we'll see about that. Come on, you can do better than that. Oh, there we go. That's better. Well, in all fairness, he got a punch on me. He did better than I thought he'd do.
I guess I owe you thanks for not being.
Missed my parry on that first one.
I am not here to
Oh,
quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted
Does it
to
cover
see if you
anything?
lived up
No.
to the stories.
Does anyone?
I'm kind of done with this conversation, if I'm being honest.
Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Bareth can commune with the dead.
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Thank you.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Okay, what we're gonna do then? Boop. We'll just I think that's probably the best place to put it. I don't really think there's too much else. It might be better to put me in the bottom right, honestly. Got him. I think it's just upwards. Mushroom. Oh.
Bareth. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a solemn debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky. Moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
It's been like 30 minutes of straight talking so far, isn't it?
What about the one on your cheek?
This. A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come. If we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
Let's go, Barrett. Are you gonna run? Nope, we're walking again.
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Barrett. I could sleep away.
Thor's hammer?
Not as spry as the old days, eh?
Do you mean this one?
In hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Oh, here we go. Right. Been using Mjolnir a lot recently. So, I'm going to actually instead... I'm going to use Excalibur for a bit. I've never really given Excalibur a go. I'm not really a fan of longswords. In fact, thinking about it, I probably need to take my shield off just to make myself a little bit quicker. Can I not do that? I thought I could. Oh, I guess I can't. I thought I could just use Excalibur with one hand. Right. This is going to take a little bit to get used to. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit to get used to. Oh, it's so much slower. Yeah, it's gonna take. Wait. Where are you going? Come back here. What is Excalibur's perk actually on here? Actually, I can't remember. I know that Thor and Mjolnir is all about stunning people. Heavy finishes and criticals blind all enemies around. Oh, okay. In that case, we're going to use a Gungnir instead. And I'm going to put on with it something kind of small, like, I don't know, yeah, Sutunga's Claw or something. That works. I just don't want a shield on with a big spear like this.
Is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been
angry. Switching stuff up for a little bit instead of just running Mjolnir and a shield all the time because it just works.
Usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flan. That's certain.
Are we running now? We're running.
Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
They just run.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Barret. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blot, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barret, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barret, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flan's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I've never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun.
Fantastic. Okay.
Siegfried will be at the marketplace.
Let's go speak to Siegfried.
More about
Siegfried. There he is.
I'll never learn.
What does it mean by that? Is that a mount, maybe? Lynxes are tiny, aren't they?
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly. But could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, I told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join.
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amar. She's a vicious fighter.
I take that as a challenge.
Show me what lies ahead.
Takes more arrows on the way. Amar, where are you? There we go.
Enjoying her ale.
Oh, here we go. I'm gonna drink.
What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale
Skål.
in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for a good drink and good company.
You stumbled into the right ale house. Excellent ale and better conversation.
The ale leads to chatting, leads to... well, who knows?
Ooh, let's find out.
Right. Okay. Gotta focus. Make sure I get this right. It's not so much when it gets faster that it's challenging. It's when it's slow, believe it or not. Because you end up like pulling the trigger a bit too early, you know, to when you're supposed to be drinking. As it gets faster, it's easier to respond to it because. Well, I don't really know why it is. It just is. Maybe because you're pressing the button more frequently or something. I'm kind of destroying it right now. Ah! Sorry, I'm not gonna lose this anyway. I could have won that by like 3/4 of a hole, and then if I didn't mess that up.
Is that all you can
Darn.
do?
Ooh, you are wicked.
You are a compelling woman. What is it you do?
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his most trusted friends.
I have heard of him. Very impressive that he trusts you.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusted me with the key to his secret lair.
You did.
He has a lair. I would very much like to see that.
Over in Dubke Landing? Sorry. Thorstein would get all pouty. But perhaps you'd like to join me for a meal.
I'd rather join you for something else.
Ooh, can't wait to find out what that is. But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best move about a bit.
Need to cloak myself here. I need to get that key from her.
So, it says steal the key, as in like.
Careful, I can avoid a fight.
Oh, hang on, we're drunk. I have absolutely no control. Right, okay, we're back. Here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm just gonna kill it. Excuse me. I can't see anything. I'm so drunk.
Mama, you're too trusting fool. Your key is mine. Now to find Thorstein's hideout.
Jab, jab. Jab, jab. Okay, Thorstein's hideout is over this way, so 1 second. 1 second. Do. Okay. Ah.
Be my eyes.
What are we dealing with? 2 guys down there, that guy over there, these guys, all these people. That's kind of annoying.
Why worry about scratches? The local scrailings are not dangerous. Just a few toes and shield walls or walls.
I was really hoping that I could get a shot on this guy.
Close to hand,
I know what.
in case.
Tell you what we'll do. We'll just knock that off. Didn't even hit the guy. That really hit. That was strange. I don't know what it was pulling my aim towards them. Ooh. It is weird. I don't really know. I find it very difficult to justify using two-handed weapons. They just feel so much slower, and I don't feel like they do enough damage to warrant. I mean, granted, right, I'm hitting multiple people at once, so there is that. Jab. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize we were still doing this. Jab. Wow, that was apparently hitting both of them. It's crazy. Excuse me. Oh.
Is this the layer Amma spoke of?
In we go.
I am here for you, Thorstein.
Oh, hey, pal. Got him! Where's all his friends gone? Oh, here's the other guy. Right, that's that problem solved.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I killed all your friends.
You made a mistake when you came for Barith, Makiva.
Oh, gods! You plan to kill me? Give my head to whatever Irish master you and Barith serve.
I serve no Irish master.
Bullscat! If you had any Norse loyalty, you'd be like me, running the filthy god-eaters from the island. The King of Dublin should look out for Vikings, not try to make nice with those cunts who killed our forebears. Join me. I could use someone with real balls.
Silver
is good.
Hey, friend. Thank you. You're not gonna hit me with an arrow. God, you couldn't be as heavy, dude. Like, oh, it's that 100 meters.
Be silent, and I might show you mercy.
We made it.
Common refuse. Delivered to your judgment, King Barith.
Thorstein, author of the plot to waylay me and my cousin.
You know how it is, Bardish. A fellow needs some silver. A king could fetch Dublin's treasury in ransom. Although I'm not certain you'd bring in quite so much.
Say so, Barith, and I will cut out his insolent tongue.
On your feet, Thorstein. You bloody my floors. It is a weighty decision. I would have my closest friend advise me.
Kill him.
How shall I deal with this ruffian?
Execute him.
You must show all Dublin that your justice is swift and harsh. A miserable, drawn-out death will make it clear.
Well said, Eivor. I want no blood feud lasting generations, Thorstein. You are not worth the bother.
He blatantly ignored me.
Dublin confiscates your land and silver. I banish you forevermore. Be gone by sundown.
Bend the knee and show your thanks.
Best to you, King. I've better places to be than Dublin.
Father! Why?
Well, I would have killed him.
Weakness?
Give every enemy a length of rope. Soon they will carry your noose.
Peace. Flann Sinna will soon rule all Ireland. Flann Sinna has the power to make or undo my kingship and that of my son. He is the center of all. But Flann distrusts me. He does not believe I'm truly Christian. By showing Christian mercy, I begin to change his mind.
You are more shrewd than I took you for, cousin. Maybe Thorstein's release is worth a kingdom, but will mercy be enough?
That is why I must build trade. Flann will see that the strength of Dublin's ports is the strength of Ireland.
Show him the power of that trade, cousin. Obtain some rare item from afar. Some spice, or gem, or weapon.
Ooh,
And
trading.
give it to him at the coronation. It will represent Dublin's reach and help secure my crown.
Flann will hear of your Christian mercy. Meantime, I will speak to Asara about a gift.
Meet me before the coronation. We will go together.
Let us go together. Right, let's go speak to Azar. Now, this is when we actually get to start the... okay. That was strange. Yeah, this is when we actually get to start the trading post stuff, and we really get to dive into the trading part of it. We're going to get this, though, just so that we've got a fast travel point to go to in Dublin, you know, in case we need it. Actually, I'm not going to bother doing all the wealth and stuff in Dublin, because there's a lot, you know, there's a lot to do. Made it. Right. Let's go speak to his Azar? Was it Azar or is it Azar? I can't remember. Okay. I was trying to pick up the arrows, but I guess we're petting a cat. Azar, here we go.
Eivor, welcome to my shop.
I came to ask a favor.
It is pleasant to strengthen friendships. What do you seek?
Barret wishes to show Flann the value of Dublin's trade. Could we obtain a gift from a distant land?
This is the very problem vexing me. You see, I have acquired land in Rathdown, previously owned by Thorstein, in fact. But the land has gone to Thornendog, smugglers as well. Once cleared, its trading route will serve our heart's desire.
Let's go clear it.
My heart desires an exotic gift, which would be...
A spice merchant I know covets pelts of fine fur. Rathdown has an abundance. It is a perfect match.
Spice is a gift fit for a king. Thank you, Azar.
It is north of here. You go clear it of smugglers while I sit on my ass. No need for thanks.
Okay. Is there a bridge over here? There's a crossing there. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to swim over the river either way, right? So, where's my horse?
I should journey there.
I think if we just throw the horse into the water and just make it swim across, that's probably the fastest route here. And then beeline it. I know my horse can swim, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's try this one. Maybe that was just like a typical Assassin's Creed little glitch, bug thing. I don't really know. And this is another thing about Ireland as well, is that it's not very big. Like the map of Ireland is pretty small, to be honest. It's not that big. If I had to guess, it would probably be around the same size as, I don't know, maybe 4 regions of like Valhalla in England. Maybe probably around the same size as Norway, if I had to guess. I mean, Norway's quite a big region. Mainly because there's just a lot of open sea that you can travel around. Ooh. Well, that didn't work, did it? I was going to try and assassinate him. Oh. Only 3 people left anyway. Oh, okay. I actually didn't want to pull the arrow then. Loose the arrow, I mean. Well, that's those guys cleared out. The Rathdown trade post. This trade post stored and shipped furs and dyed cloth from our best trappers and weavers. There are some holes to patch and other as repairs, but with a little work, our furs and textiles will cover the world. Shooting for the stars, right?
Are you Eivor? Over here.
You know, the really interesting thing is, over like the 50 minutes or so I've been playing today, some really strange things have been happening. Things that actually I never really have had any issues with this game when I was reviewing it. Or this DLC, should I say.
I am.
And yeah, there's been some really weird things that have happened in like this 50 minutes.
Ill-shoking flaunt the reach of Barith's trade.
We'll get the furs you need.
How can I help?
With trade post supplies. We'll build up the post for better and faster trade.
Where would I get these supplies?
Monasteries are a good place. They'll have what you need.
Sounds good. Let's go raid.
Goodbye, Eivor.
So yeah, trade post supplies are essentially the equivalent of the supplies that you'd get for building up Ravensthorpe. And there are different supply to that one in England with Ravensthorpe. So when you go and clear a monastery, when you go and do a raid here, you get trade post supplies, but you don't get the same equivalent resource for back in England, believe it or not. Which is kind of unusual, you know. It's very much a standalone sort of DLC in that regard, you know. There's not a lot of crossover in the stuff that you get. And I will say as well, I found that finding trade post supplies was much easier than finding the supplies for Ravensthorpe. There is an abundance of trade post supplies on the map, like as like wealth, should we say? Please stop. Before we get to this raid, I'm gonna go back to Mjolnir because it's just so much easier to use, and it just feels better. Just hitting someone with a hammer just feels so much better than jabbing them with a spear, you know? Hey, friend. Who's next? An elite warrior. We'll test that theory. Hit me. Okay, looks like there's a supply in here actually. We'll see if we can get one of these guys to help me open it. Yeah, this guy's gonna help out. Nice. Okay, let's carry on. There's one over here as well. There's one in here now. Can you just give me a hand opening this? That'd be great. Another one! Another one! Yeah, just leave him in there. You help me out instead. Okay, no, okay. He's gone out the floor. That's all that matters. Oh, look at all these guys! So many stunnable people. God, Mjolnir is just so lethal. It's not even close to being the same as Gungnir. This shit... it's all great that you can jab people at range with Gungnir and, you know, go through them and all that, but, like... just smacking people with Mjolnir is just so fulfilling. Okay, so we got a new ability here. The smoke bomb arrow. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, really, isn't it? It's an arrow with... that I don't know, produces smoke. Yeah, that's not something I'm all that interested in running.
Come, help me with this.
And if you're wondering why I'm completely ignoring chests like this, it's because this isn't my main save of the game, so I'm not going to waste time today, you know, just scouring scouring Ireland for chests and stuff so that I can further upgrade Ivor, because I've already done it, so it's just I think it's just a waste of, well, stream time, should we say. Anyway, let's get back on the ship. Oh, actually, what's the point of going back to the ship? Let's just fast travel back. Save a bunch of time. I don't know whether we have enough to fully upgrade this place. I think it's a little bit more than that.
Should we build something?
Yeah, let's build whatever you want me to build. You want me to build a storehouse? I can afford that. We'll do it.
Well done. We'll send the force to Dublin. Azar will help you find more posts to capture.
Goodbye, friend.
Good man. Okay, we also have a little bit more. What's this? That's a supply depot. I think that's kind of pointless right now. I don't really need the arrows. Can't afford the workman's cottage, though. It would be great if one of these had, like, 40 thingy in it. No, there's not here. Okay, well, we'll just build this for the sake of building it. And if we find some more resources later, we can always come back and finish off this trading post. Right, let's go back to Azar now. That's why we went and picked up that fast travel point. And this is another thing that I noticed when I was playing this DLC as well. Is, you know, you look at the map now, and I've already done, without even intentionally going for the things on the map, I've already done the majority of the wealth in Dublin, right? And then there's barely any of the other stuff. And Dublin doesn't take long to go through at all. Dublin will take you, you know, besides all the narrative stuff that they cram down your throat, which, you know, takes a bit of time to progress through. Dublin doesn't take all that long to do, and neither does this region called Meath. But these ones, Connacht and Ulster, are pretty hefty places to explore, and they'll give you that. There's plenty of stuff to do. There's plenty of stuff to do in them.
Eivor, the furs have arrived from Rasdown.
Okay.
Azar, you have your trade post.
In fact, I have heard from the trader himself. We have furs enough for Flan's gift.
Great.
My friend, make the trade.
Done it.
Fine spices that cannot be obtained anywhere else. I will see them delivered for the coronation. Flan will certainly grasp the strength of Dublin's trade. Speaking of, Eivor, there are abandoned trade posts across Ireland.
You're suggesting I claim them to increase Dublin's reach.
We will gain access to goods we cannot otherwise obtain. There is great bounty to be had.
I will look for opportunities. Meanwhile, I'll find Barrett. He'll be pleased to hear of Flawn's gift.
Trade in Ireland. Ireland is a land with unique resources. Trade contracts exchange rewards for gathering any of the 4 Irish resources. I think that's clothing, delicacies. One's books and the other one's like trinkets or something like that. You can increase your Irish resources by acquiring a trade post to generate goods. Also, some chests contain Irish resources. Be sure to explore Ireland to find them. Goods from trade posts are sent to Azar's trade chest. Remember to collect them whenever you're in Dublin. Anyway, let's go back to Azar. Not Azar, sorry, Barrett. Barrett.
Allt är gött.
Han är farin att stela plån från frunkan.
Barrett, Flawn's gift is on its way to Meath.
Very good. I was just preparing to leave for the coronation, though I now have a problem on my hands.
What is it?
Name it.
Flawn's poetess, Kira. She's
Ah.
here delivering a formal invitation, and now I do not know where she's gone.
Do you think she's in trouble?
No, I think she is amusing herself somewhere. Likely perusing Dublin's markets. We need her. The High Poetess is an important member of the King's Court. There cannot be a coronation without one.
I will find her. Where should we meet?
By Dublin's gates. I will ready the horses.
Ready the horses!
Be my eyes.
Okay, well, we'll just head this way and I'm sure we'll find her. Nothing yet. Well, I mean, you can hear her.
Oh, Flan, isn't he grand? He owes something here that rhymes.
Enough of your yawping! For the sake of our ears, shut your mouth!
Sure, and you're an idiot.
You are all the same.
Grab the bitch! Faye, won't you let a caged bird sing?
Shit.
I'd hoped an audience of tone-deaf Danes might permit.
Are you Kira?
Hold her down. Wonder of wonders. How much trouble can I be in at once?
Can't help you. This one comes with me.
No, no, no! She will answer for this insult!
Can't change your mind? You
Let's do this.
Trolls take you.
Ah! You're not even... There we go. Just need one parry and these guys are gone. Ivor really didn't mess around. What are you gonna do? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? Oh, that's that problem solved.
Looks like our poetess has made friends with the ground. On your feet, poetess.
Man, everything is spinning.
A cold bath will remedy this quickly.
She's lucky we don't throw her in the ocean. Can I throw her, actually? No, it just places her. Ugh, boring.
What was that for? To flush the ale from you. If you think I'm going to lock you to Tara, you're mistaken.
Tara? Wait, who are you?
Barrett sent me to collect you. He's waiting at the stables.
Ah, an envoy. Tell me, how much coin would an envoy be wanting, to speak nothing of the sprawl to Barrett? He'll tie a guard to my hip the next time I'm in Dublin. A man can be so sensitive sometimes, do you know what I mean?
300 silver.
Barrett is my
300 silver and I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, then I think my mouth has gotten me in enough trouble today.
Try opening it less. Works for me. Shall we?
Let's go. Let's leave Dublin behind. Let's get going now.
Barrett has never spoken of you. What name do you bear?
Eivor. I hail from Norway, now settled in England with the rest of my clan.
A clan, eh? Are they all fist thumpers like you?
It is because of these fists you live to sing another day, poetess.
So true.
Where's my horse?
I was beginning to worry.
Oh, actually, before we go in here, let me see if I can ride a lynx.
Welcome, welcome. Come see what I have.
May
I can? I can ride a lynx! That's so strange!
There was trouble.
Oh, wow, it's a big lynx, isn't it?
Shall we ride for Tara? We don't want to be late for
That
the
is-
coronation.
After you.
That lynx has got to be like 6 times bigger than the lynx you find in the open world. The really cool feature is it actually has like its own unique running animation that represents the actual lynx. Because I picked up the Muscle Felm.
Eivor tells me
Was it the Muscle Felm like Warg or something? It was part of the Opal store the other day, and it ran like a horse even though it was a wolf, and I was a little bit confused by it. But this one here runs like an actual lynx, which I like. Nice little feature.
Yes, well, above trade, I am hoping Flann can see Dublin as a friend and ally.
You and many others.
A relationship with Barrett would be one worth fostering. It would be foolish of your king to ignore it.
It appears Eivor is not abreast with our kingly history, Barrett.
We were hoping to have a meeting with Flann. My wish is to strengthen our ties. Can you see it done?
Perhaps. Well, we'll see how the evening goes.
Can we like ride at a faster pace? Nope. Nope.
Quite the event, hmm?
Quite the event indeed.
Ara, my lady, one of the priests has gone missing. A violent mess is left of his tent. I fear something terrible has happened.
Missing? Are you sure?
Could be nothing. Could mean danger. Where's Flann?
He's not yet arrived.
That gives us some time. Kira, act as if nothing were amiss. Barrett and I will look into it. Where is this tent?
Up the hill, to the left.
Be careful.
Let's go find this guy. There's been a scuffle.
There was a fight here.
It is the eve of the coronation, and already trouble brews.
Keep your wits and stay close. We do not know anything yet.
He's gone this way.
Something dark happened here. We must follow the blood. The blood stops here. Where do these cart tracks lead?
This story is like to have a poor ending.
I fear so, cousin.
On such a momentous day as well. Flaun's coronation may not be as hoped.
Where's my links? We ride.
There. A cart up ahead.
Is this the priest?
Looks like they hit a snag. Recognize him?
That is Senan, the priest. Bastards stripped him of his clothes.
That camp up there. What is it?
Anachdu is no camp, though it appears someone has made it into one.
Let's go.
I'm surprised that Ivor could see the camp from there with all the fog.
The priest was kidnapped. The priest was kidnapped.
What do you think?
The priest was...
Oh. Being a bit of a pain, that guy. Mjolnir just makes short work of just any living human being.
to kill Flaun. The letter's unsigned.
Has this got
Unknown enemy.
materials in? No, delicacies.
Come. We must bring news of this to Kira.
I'm with you.
Anything else of importance around here?
Eivor. I have to say, you really are no stranger to these sorts of encounters.
No, it's just chests, isn't
You did
it?
not do so bad yourself.
Aye, we stopped the death of
Okay,
the
well
king.
let's head back.
If only we knew who was
Where's the
behind
links
it.
at?
No idea who would go to such lengths.
You can take your pick of the Northern E-Nail kings, though it is the kings of Ulster who particularly dislike.
Oh, stop running!
Different king. Same story.
Now, this has got to be like the size of a lion, not a lynx, right? I'll just leave you there. Kira, we found the priest. He is dead.
The priest is dead, and so too are his killers, bandits. I found this. It's an order to kill Flaun. One of them was to disguise himself as a priest, cut Flaun's throat during the coronation.
Right under our noses.
Why take the risk? Why not poison, or striking at him in his sleep?
Poison can fail, and to kill him in his sleep lacks spectacle. But your point is sound. The killer would not have made it out alive. He was ready to die. Whoever plotted this is intent on seeing Flaun fall. We need to warn him.
After the coronation, I will not have this gnawing at him. Flaun earned this. He will enjoy it. Meet him afterward at his quarters in Duro. He will make time for you there. Now, if you will take my excuses, I need to tidy up.
Come along, Eivor.
The water was not that murky, was it?
You don't know much about the role of a poetess, do you, Eivor?
Enlighten me.
I will. Well, what are you waiting for? I asked to be excused. That meant you as well.
Getting a bit hot in here, you know.
I see other kings here. News of Flaun's inauguration has reached far and wide. Come, we should join them.
Is that him? Flaun?
Yes.
What are they doing?
Blessing him. Abbot Owen is the highest-ranking official among the Christians. His blessing asserts that Flaun is ready to fill the boots of his predecessor. It is all done before the Lia Fall, a sacred stone that is said to endow the rightful kings with long reigns.
Does it work?
Depends on what you consider long.
Coronations along. Where is the food?
You have not changed.
I am here. I may as well enjoy myself.
Flan for din I koke tu al chachtor do nach fordrit forbanjat nar Robswan, Robsudinjariga Rim koabra Noko kiva bdina brekta Riba savra
What a banger that was. Absolute banger.
And with that, Flaun's enemies multiply.
This warring of dynasties runs deep. If he's a smart king, he's in need of allies.
Smart he is, but also impassioned. His plan to subdue the north is not driven by power so much as it is bloodlust.
Back there on our ride from Dublin, Kira made it seem there was more to you and Flaun. What am I missing?
A detail. A large detail. You see, the northern king who crowned me, Ed Findlia, he murdered Flaun's father and took his place as High King. Then, as is custom, he married Flaun's mother.
Safe to say there is no love lost between you.
None. To Flaun, Ed was a venomous snake, and so too are the ones he favored. Winning his trust will be no simple task.
We just thwarted an attempt on his life. That should at least perk his ears up.
Let us hope. I will leave immediately for Duro. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Roger. Off to Duro we go. There is a trading post here, which I guess we should probably go and have a look at. You know, I'm not too interested in checking out a lot of the activities on the map because, like I said, I don't think we really should over this time period. But the trading posts, you know, being quite unique, we might as well go have a look at them.
I should not be seen in this area.
Okay. Let's track this quest while we're here. Ah, there's 2 people here. I was really hoping I could just assassinate this Goliath, but I guess I'll just go up there and beat him to death with Mjolnir. Both works, right? I'm gonna actually 1 minute. There's something I've never done yet on Assassin's Creed. Throw me. I didn't go as far as I thought it would actually. Yeah. There's an achievement that I haven't managed to do on Assassin's Creed so far, which is to get like thrown 30 meters or something by a Goliath. I was wondering whether this guy's got it in me to throw me 30 meters, but that wasn't close. Let's go a spear. See how that fares in. Yeah, that went well for you, didn't it? There's a guy over here. Oh, that didn't work. Is that everyone? Oh, absolutely not. I'm over here. Hey, friends. Okay, investigate the trade post. Oh. In here. I couldn't save any sacred text, but I followed the bandits to Intro. There they took every scrap of writing, even the deed to the post. So that's where the deed to this post is, over at Intro, which is up here. But I'm not going to go there right now. Because I'm going to go there in a minute. Right, we're going to get the viewpoint as well while we're here, just so that we got a fast travel point for when we need to come back to Duro. It's a super easy viewpoint. It's not very tall at all. That's if my links would get up this hill.
Relax your shoulders. He has as much to gain from this as we do.
Made it. Now you won't climb up. But are you stuck? Baron, where are you going, dude? I swear, Ivor, if you jump off, I'm gonna be mad. Okay. Let's go in.
Bareth, we welcome you to Duro. It has been a long time.
Thank you for meeting with me, Lord. I trust our gift was well received.
Exotic spices, all of which are foreign to me. I am impressed.
Only a taste of things to come. Dublin will soon be known as the pillar of Ireland's trade. To a long life and prosperous reign, my king.
Such fealty. You honor me. You must be Eivor. My gratitude for your selfless actions and what preceded my coronation.
Lord?
It seems my enemies could not wait for my reign to begin before trying to put an end to it. An old tale between northern and southern Ian, I'm afraid. But it's one whose ending I will be the author of.
Planning a war?
A High King should have control over his land. And I shall. If it takes a bloody war, I must be prepared for it.
Dublin's trade has plenty to offer and plenty of stout fighters, Eivor included, ready to fight alongside you.
I guess I'm part of this war now.
Desire to strengthen the ties between Meath and Dublin. And as much as I find myself in need of aid, it appears you find yourself undermined by your own people.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
During the coronation, a monastery was raided and a Christian text was lost. The Book of Kells. Dublin Danes are to blame. Your support would be of great help, let me be clear. But this capriciousness will sooner harm me than help me.
If I retrieve the book, set straight the ones who did
In all
this.
fairness, I also just raided a monastery just so that I could build some more things in that trading port.
You know
So,
where they are.
In a bog in Inch Row, just
You know.
north of here.
Eivor, this is
Intro.
my responsibility.
Remain here. I'll see it done.
I'll be honest, she kind of made Bard look quite bad there, but you know, it is what it is. To intro. We'll get the deed for the trading post. We'll do the mission. Happy days. Let's ride, Lynx.
Inchero's bog. These are the ones who stole the Book of Kells. I should search their stashes for it.
Now, we could go and try and do this silently, you know, without as much conflict as possible, or alternatively I can just walk in and beat everyone with Mjolnir. I like the latter option. I got like stuck inside the wall then or something where the dog was jumping out. Is there a stash up there? Oh yeah, there is, okay. Excuse me. Squish. I'll back in a minute. I just need to quickly open this stash. This one. Oh, there we go. I got the deed to the trade post. Are you... Do it, hit me, I dare. I dare you. Wow, that guy really isn't taking any damage. I'm kind of shocked considering I just like overhead smashed him with Mjolnir. Okay, where are these stashes? Oh, there's one over there. There's also one in here, though, right? Oh, I found it. Okay.
On my mark.
Get out of conflict.
Time to die.
Please do ask me a question. Are you? Is there someone else down there? I can. Where are you? There we go. Gamereactor is a is a publication, a games publication, and this is our well, you're on Twitch, so this is our Twitch channel. But yeah, we're a games publication that covers a whole bunch of different mediums. Would you not? Thank you. We have sites across a whole bunch of different regions. If you're interested in checking us out, then go to gamereactor.eu if you're English speaking. And I work as the senior editor for Gamereactor UK because being a British citizen, should we say? But yeah, Gamereactor it spans many different regions, and each has their own dedicated editors who run them. So.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not.
But our streaming, our streaming here, the Twitch channel, our YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, where we do these streams on, they're all.
Why are you?
They're universal across the Gamereactor, the Gamereactor brand. So
Looking
yeah.
for a book you stole. You raided a monastery recently.
Oh, it was.
So yeah, if you're looking for some interesting gaming news and information and whatnot, or maybe some opinions on something or a review, go check out Gamereactor. We got loads of different stuff on there.
See, you are an Irish lapdog.
Irish lapdog. I mean, that's a bit much, isn't it?
I do not have it. Are you upset? Please do not be upset. You are upset.
I am running out of reasons to let you live.
I know where it is. Boyne Tombs. Some strange folks offered me this hoard for it. I could not resist. Could you?
To be fair, that's a pretty significant hoard.
You understand. We are very alike, you and I. I could just as well be your brother. Do not kill me.
Thorstein, your blood is not worthy of my steel.
I could not agree more.
Now vanish. I mean it this time. A third encounter you will not walk away from.
Oh, I am through with Ireland. My ankles ache for how I must dance around all of these kings. It offers nothing. Except for this. I will just take this. And this.
He's lucky that Ivor's letting him live, to be fair. I mean, if I had my way, I'd probably just straight up kill him. And, he's been a pain in the ass, really, so we'd probably do everyone a favour getting rid of him. We got to go over there. We can go and create or restore this trading post, but what we'll do before we do that, we'll go to this here, and we'll go and get the Book of the Boynes, or whatever it is they're after me getting here. And then we'll go speak to Flansinner again. And then we'll go over to the trading post. That's the plan. And I might, once we've completed chapter 2, which I think we're near the end of it. I can't actually remember. We might leave the actual story there and just go exploring until the end of the stream. Okay, we're going over this way, that's right. Where's my lynx? It's like a tiger, isn't it? It's so big. I wonder if it'll attack other creatures like a lynx would, or whether it'll act like a horse passively. and sort of cowardly.
Thorstein said I could find the Book of Kells
Okay,
here.
we're going down there. Where's the way in? And there's a bunch of people at the top. Is there anything up there? Is there anything worth me doing up here? Before I go in there? I can see this wandering druid guy.
Need to tread
Oh, this guy's got a ball.
These must be the people who bought the book from Thorstein.
Hit this guy with an explosive arrow. Did I get the pig as well? I think I got the pig. A little bit of a teleport there. Whoa, cheeky. Fire breather. It's just the stun mechanic that's on Mjolnir. It's so destructive. Like, the people just don't stand a chance against it. Okay. Right, how do we get in here? Where's the way in?
Let's see you, old friend.
I guess there.
Locked.
Good thing we have explosive arrows.
An underground cavern. Whoever these people are, they're secretive.
Well, there's a tomb, right? Oh, Ivor, what are you... I can't tell what you're doing. It's so dark. Smack. Okay, can we go in here or is this locked? Door's locked. Okay, I need a key. Oh, can I get through here? That's a good question. Okay, I'm assuming I wasn't supposed to do that. Not that that matters. Alright, we're gonna go up there then. Trip me up. Would you not? All these guys with shields. Right, where was... Oh, here's the key. Okay. There must be something down here. Oh, this was the way back through. Leave that there. Oh, a bit of gear. The druidic armor. I'll take that book.
Now to get out of this ghastly grotto.
I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, we're good. Okay, it says take the book to Flan. I'm assuming I can just fast travel from here. Just save everyone some time. Yeah.
Have you found it?
Its popularity is ever increasing.
This is Owen, Abbot of Armagh. The book is for him.
I remember, from the coronation.
I pray you did not have to endure much to reclaim this.
No, not really.
A small price to ensure the High King's patronage.
What's this? Lord, you are chosen High King by God Almighty. These are pagans. I mean no disrespect.
I'm
Hear
insulted.
that, Barith? You can save their lives, protect their religion, and still they treat you like dog shit.
I only mean to warn Flann of the possible implications. Nothing more.
And I am well aware of them, Abbot.
I have spoken past what is right. I will take my leave. Lord, please excuse this clumsy intrusion.
No need. I am gladdened to see the book is back in good hands.
He is colorful.
I do not blame the Abbot for raising alarm. History dictates he has every reason to. What is your report?
I have dealt with the leader in the bog. You'll have no more problems coming out of Dublin.
Then we shall turn our eyes to the problem at hand. Ulster is using its power to sway Connacht, an allegiance that must be snuffed before it takes flame. For that, we need to gain support from the other kingdoms. Speak with Kira. She will guide you in this.
I shall return to Dublin to gather men and resources for the march.
I welcome them. When we are strong enough, we'll meet at Knockfree and devise a strategy.
Yeah, we won't have enough time today to do Knock Free because it's a little bit down the line from here. But it's the first like real siege you have to do. It's actually probably the hardest one in the DLC. Actually, thinking about it.
My own son knew better.
Chin up, Barith. We have come into favor with the High King.
I will feel better the day Flann's trust in me is not shadowed by doubt. Back to Dublin I go. Talk to Kira. We must gain favor with the other kings, quickly.
Right, quest completed. Is this now chapter 3? Yeah, okay, so we'll leave that and we'll go and just explore the world. We'll go and do this and explore the world for around, well, I'm assuming around 10 minutes by the time that we've done this. I did forget, but that next mission where we go and speak to Kira, it opens up the pigeon coops, which are basically sort of like side quests, like sort of miniature activity, quests, I guess. They reward resources for, exotic resources in Ireland, and in return, they give you favour among the kings of Ireland so that you can go and progress the storyline a little further. The whole concept of getting favour for the kings is kind of, it's more just like a narrative thing. Essentially what they're doing is they're mini quests that reward you resources so that you can go and trade them, really, more than anything. Right, I don't think I have any I need the resources, really, do I? 110. I can build a storehouse. I guess we'll do that for the time being. Okay, well, what we got? I mean, there's a lot of artifacts. It might actually be best to just continue on with the thingy, because I'm trying to think whether there's an interesting like boss battle, and I don't think there's any that are directly near that we can go and do. Might be worth heading north a little bit and going and dealing with this raid here. Something a little different. Yeah, let's go and do this raid. I wonder if it'd be quicker if I take... no, the boat's all the way over there. Yeah, there's multiple bridges as well. That's going to take ages to get there on boat. Get down off this hill and we'll probably ride through the swamp, I guess. Oh, there's a cursed symbol here. Oh, we'll take a look at it while we're here, even though it's not what we came to do. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Well, it must be up this tree. If Ivor would climb it. Okay, we'll try that again, Ivor. There we go. Right, okay. Oh, that's that.
I should be cautious around here.
I think on the world map, I think raids are by far my favourite activity. Even ahead of like the world activity boss battles you get, I still think raids are my personal favourite thing to do. Oh, I have like 10 abilities here to upgrade. What haven't I done? All these new ones in this save. Do that. Go down here. I've got those 2 trees done. Is that everything? Did I already do this one over here? Yeah, okay, so anything will be earning from now on is just mastery points as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're here, the raid. Let's get going. Hey, pal. Oh! I didn't take any damage. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of elite enemies. Oh, that guy still hit me. Where's the guys at? I feel like I'm just raiding this place on my own. Aha! Help me open this crate.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Throw the dog off stride.
Stop.
Hey, come here.
Oh, I'm opening this thing. Leave me alone. Everyone up about? Yes. Let's crack it open quick. Are you still in this bush? Oh, I got to assassinate him. Apparently he didn't know I was there. Where's the door? Is that it? I cannot see what I'm shooting at right now. So much glare. What do we got? The Vikinger salute. I like this ability. This is cool. This is just a headbutt. It's great. It's basically useless because it doesn't really do anything, but just headbutting people feels good, you know? Is there anyone around? Did anyone survive? Is everyone dead? I think everyone's dead. We won't be able to try it out just yet. That's a shame. It does mean, though, that we can upgrade the Workman Cottage here. The Workman Cottage is pretty much the most important part of these upgrades that you can do, because it doubles the amount of resources that a trading post will generate. The storehouse means you can store more, but the Workman Cottage increases the rate at which you can produce it, which is great. And the really, really great part about it is that it does it in real time. So, if we bring up the map a minute, it says it produces 1 clothing or rag or whatever it is a minute. But if I upgrade this, it'll go up to 2. And we'll quickly go to the other trading post as well, because I should have a bunch of resources spared. This one's now fully upgraded, but this one here needs a bunch. We'll see. I think I'll have enough to upgrade the supply. Not supply, the Workman Cottage for this one as well. I won't be able to do the supply depot or whatever it is. Or the one that drops the arrows. I think that's called the supply depot. Workman Cottage? Oh, I don't have enough. I'm actually broke, I didn't realise. Not completely broke. So yeah, we've been playing this now since we've unlocked the trading things for about... I want to say getting close to an hour at this point. So if we quickly go back to Dublin and go speak to Azar, we should have we'll have a few resources that we can go and grab out of the chest and turn in some contracts for to get some loot and to increase the renown of Dublin so that we unlock more contracts to fulfill. On the chest, 51 rag things, 7 books. It's not a huge amount, but we should be able to do at least a couple of quests. Like I said, I haven't really been looking for all the other chests on the world map, so I haven't really got all that many resources to be able to spend right now. Okay, let me think. Well, let's just get the first 2 and then see what's left over. So we'll get that. We'll get that one. Can I get anything else? No, I don't have enough for anything else just yet. I need more clothing or more books.
We'll close the books on that.
And this will level up my renown in Ireland a little bit. It won't go to level 2 because I haven't handed enough quests. But you can see that it budges up a little bit, which is basically just the Ravensthorpe thing of leveling up. I don't think I noticed any physical changes to Dublin during that time, which is kind of strange, but but yeah, it does change it a little bit. I was hoping that we might be able to get to an opportunity where we could see one of the new boss fights. There's a couple more. They're not was it the Lost Drengers, I think they're called in the main game. They're not called that in this one. They're like warriors of something. But they're essentially the same bosses, just different people. There's a couple of them. There's a legendary animal as well, which we haven't been able to face. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you can do in this DLC. There's plenty to explore. So, if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed Valhalla like I am, I've spent an absurd amount of time playing this game since it released because I just like Assassin's Creed games. And Valhalla's a very well made game. Aside from the different little issues and bugs that we had today that popped up, just daft things that break immersion from the gameplay. But yeah, I think this DLC is a very, very good DLC. And I think one of its strengths, though, is the fact that it's not like Valhalla in the aspect that it's not incredibly bloated, Like I said, I've spent a lot of time playing Valhalla and I enjoyed it, but it's a big game. It's a very big game. It's too big, truthfully. Strangely enough, it's one of its biggest faults is that there's just too much game there for what it is, It could do with being a little more concise, really, so that it's more, reasonable and bearable for people to actually complete. So this DLC, which is, I think I completed all of it in like 10 hours or something like that. When you say, oh, you completed the entire DLC in 10 hours, it doesn't seem like a lot, but 10 hours is still quite a formidable amount of time. So it's a healthy amount of DLC that you get for it, and it just makes me more and more excited for the Siege of Paris, which is the next one on the line. We don't know when that's going to be coming out. Hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully, best case scenario, a couple of months' time, we get the Siege of Paris. That'd be great, anyway. But yeah, that's about all we have time for in this GR Live, though. We'll be back again tomorrow at the same time. We stream Monday through Saturday every week, starting at 3 p.m. BST, 4 p.m. CEST, usually. Occasionally we have to change things up here and there, but usually we start at those times. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I think... I don't know. I think Dory's taking it tomorrow. I can't remember what we're playing. But it's not me, and we're not playing Assassin's Creed. So yeah, if you're interested in coming along and seeing what we have planned, then make sure you're back here at the same time as usual, 3 p.m. BST, 4 p.m. CEST. If you want to see what my overall thoughts were on Assassin's Creed Valhalla's Wrath of the Druids DLC as well, head to your local Gamereactor site. We have a review up there. But yeah, thanks for coming along and spending some time with me this afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.